I think I lost it. Welcome back, fam. All right, so I'm just giving you a little update on what I've been doing. I'm going to be doing multiple recordings over the several days, so this is going to be the first one. Um, I ended up unlocking the tier 3 workers. I also unlocked the tier 3 energy pods. Um, I also unlocked the ant launcher and the concrete core and concrete floor tiles. I thought that maybe these you could build on a second level because I mean, like, look at that. I mean, looks like you could totally build on a second level, you know? But I played around with it. It didn't. But I did learn this. How these plates take a iron plate to make, which one iron plate takes 4 iron ingots. These, which are basically the same thing except concrete, are free. They are totally 100% free. So I could basically build out this entire thing in these concrete pads. You know, barring, you know, places for fiber and stuff. So, um, I end up tearing out the jeans. I have 2 more jeans going up, which will give us 2. I plan on using those to see what's up here and see if I can unlock these. Because I think this is going to be the end of this this branch. Kind of like down here where this is like not much. So I'm just gonna go up here, clear these out because this is gonna take 10. So see what those are. So I have 2 more jeans gonna be made. I didn't like how inefficient that was. Um my I end up moving a whole bunch of storage over here to I'm trying to clean up the clutter and the madness of it. So I'm gonna redo this, get rid of all this where I'm making ants, and I'm just going to grab some of these guys, these infinite ants, and refueler ants, and just use the refueler ants in these places. That way, yeah, I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about freaking all this like buildup and these extra ants because like my main issue is that I'm like teetering on the max population when I was making the thing, and like because I was building it up, it was breaking. Like my gene maker was breaking. So after I got what I needed, I'm deleting it all. I'm gonna expand this out. I'm probably gonna rebuild this a little bit. Because like that gene maker, this was not keeping up. The amount of iron I was bringing in or using through making the genes, this could not keep up. So I'm definitely gonna have to like double up on this. So there's that. I ended up setting this up, made it look all nice. I plan on just using these like the back sides to store full things of resources. So all right, cool. I just wanted to give that update. Show you what's going on over here. We're still tearing into this. We almost got this deleted. We have several stacks of glass over here. We're about to grab this glass, which is another 500. And over here, where we are collecting the piles, you can tell that we are eliminating it. We are chewing into this. This is almost gone. That's almost gone. Then we'll clear this stuff out back here. Looks like there's a pile there. Not sure if we can. Yep, we can move it over so we can get that. But we also have piles of iron over here. And then we'll move up here, take care of this stuff. And of course, this is still going. I really need to figure out how to get this over there. I'm thinking about building like this type of setup. I'm gonna work on trying to make this a little bit better, more efficient. but I want to try and build this setup over there. That way I'm turning the 2s into 3s and bringing 3s over, because ultimately I want to convert over to 3s because they're supposed to be more efficient. So yeah, that's kind of what's been going on. So we'll up this to 3. All right, awesome. Welcome back. All right, so doing a quick overview of what I've done. I ended up getting rid of the colliders over here, and put them over here. So essentially what's going on is that they're picking up the small energy, all right, and going through here. Now this is a carry gate, so if they're carrying one of these, it lets them go over here. And this is a counter gate. If there's one here, then don't let them in, just continue on and keep going until you find the next empty one. So that's kind of how it is. And these are set to make the pod 2 workers. Now they'll carry that stuff all the way over here, and if they're not carrying anything when they get over here, they can pick up a green energy if there is one. All right, if not, they'll keep walking around. So in this one's the opposite, pretty much. This says, yo, if you're carrying a green energy, go ahead and pop up here. If there's one up here, come up here. And these are making the Mark III pods. So this entire thing is turning out Mark III pod. That's what we're doing there. And if you could tell, these guys are Mark IIIs. All right, mainly because of the speed. Like, they work a lot faster. They last about 10 minutes. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to need to throw some more in here. I don't think this is going to be enough, but at least they're making excess. See, they're kind of making excess with them having to do it. Yeah, I'm thinking I might have to set up a couple of sections to go off, because basically they're just sitting there ramming each other when they pop. And what happens here, because this one's carrying something and he's not going to get back over here, this guy gets funneled off here, comes over here, puts on the proper spoon. The spoon flings it over here, lands on here. And so when they get refueled, the first thing they do is they pick up whatever they can and carry it back into the system. That's why there's nothing really in here, because they're always getting emptied. Now, after they go and they process and they make a blue energy, all right, they come down here, all the way down here, and they get funneled off. Now, the first place they do is they try to drop it into the energy storage. These are for, if you know, the beacons. All right, those beacons right there, making them quick. All right, those are for the beacons. Now this one is for any green energy that makes it through there, and this one is for any blue energy, and then this grabs all yellow energy. All right, so we have guys over here stripping this off, stripping those down. We have these guys over here stripping them down, throwing them in here. And I converted all of these back over to Mark I energies. All right. Occasionally, kind of like now, I have to convert this over to Mark IIIs, because 3 of these are apparently not enough to keep it going nonstop. So I just, throw this in there, throw a couple of Mark IIIs into her. And when it gets about halfway, I turn it back off. All right, there you go. And we turn these back to those. Awesome. All right, I'm trying to keep it at 8. So, yeah, I end up converting all this over. This is the new setup. Things, yep. This is where they get cycled, and this is where they get refueled, and this entire system is closed. Awesome. All right, so so over here, I made a simple drone maker. All right, We have this one guy just spinning in circles, and every 45 seconds, he'll come down, drop off this, and it will hatch into a small worker. Small worker gets turned into an iron worker. The iron worker comes over here and gets turned into a drone. And the drones are just getting shunted back over here, hauling stuff back and forth. I just got this up, so if you we're finally going back and working on this big old pile of rubble over here. Yeah, I know we have an excess amount of ants just walking in circles to fill those slots, but it's fine. We're definitely going to be using it for these two, and then especially for these ones. So yeah, that's going along. All down here, we're eating the big old freaking pile of metal. We're getting it. So that's awesome. All right, so over here, I started making, I made this design for making LEDs. So I think I need to throw, why did one die? That's not right. Is I'm gonna grab 3 of these guys, bring him all the way over here. There we go. Add 3. I'm definitely going to need to start making some more of these workers, or these fuelers, all right? Because I don't have enough for this area. Like, basically this has been my grab bag for freaking energy. Like, when I need, like, people to fill things in right here or in here, that's where I've been grabbing, or here. So, we'll throw those 3 on there, make sure everything's good to go. Essentially, they have to go all the way down around and not take a job to get up here. So over here I have a stockpile gate. Open this up if this is less than 30, and then a counter gate. So what happens is that when one of these, how much time you got left? We'll throw you in here. Stockpile gate. If less than 30, come in here. So what happens is they come over, they grab a piece of resin, throw it in the center. Come over here, grab a diode, throw it in the center. And they come over here, grab a light bulb, throw it in the center. And they come over here and just wait. I did have a circle going on, just in case if they just go past it if it's not producing, but they're staying there. That's just a catch-all. But they can't leave there unless they're carrying an LED. So they're stuck there until they get their LED. Then they'll come over and drop it off. Here we go, and pops it out. Boom, comes out because they have an LED. Drop it off, and then continue. Now this is the old gate. If they're old, freaking bring them over and start collecting energy. I ended up getting rid of this because, like, I'm not having any other ants other than the refueler ants over here, so I didn't need a recycler or anything. So I'm still messing with this. So yeah, that's what I've gotten so far. So we have LEDs up and running, so I can use them for stuff. I did unlock the fancy ant. Now the fancy ant takes 1 iron worker and an LED. So let's make one of those just to see what it does. So when this comes out, we'll grab this and all right, let's see what this thing is. Takes 30 seconds to be made, and it costs a really expensive LED to make too. So hopefully it's something that is going to be useful, maybe a long-lived one, because I mean, if I have to go through the process of making resin and diodes and light bulbs, like, to make 1 LED to make this thing, like, it better be good, is what I'm saying. I'm not a person, I don't like change very much. Oh, all right, so let's see. You have the same speed as these guys. What? You do live 20 minutes though. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, that is That is pretty cool. Here, I want to see something real quick. So we're gonna grab this thing, and we're gonna go here to here, and then here, back over here. Okay, so we have an in and we have an out. From there to there. So let's see. If we just go like this over here, and then we go this one to this one, and this one to this one. What are you missing? Concrete. Okay. Wow, these are very expensive. From here to here to here to here. So we basically need to put concrete in. Be right back. Alright, I'm not thinking these are really worth it. At least not to me. Because I'm already working towards over here to converting over to 100% energy pods to level 3s. And what's the funny thing is that I could easily do it over here because it's like we get a whole bunch of freaking tier 2s. So I could totally set something up over here to make the energy Mark 3 energy pods. And these are literally the same speed as the Mark 3 energy pod workers. They have double the life. I will give you that. They have double life, but I'm pretty sure they just die. I'm pretty sure of that. So let's go down here and see about playing with another thing we have. We have the ant launcher. So let's put this thing here. Dude, I love the ability to build stuff. So we want rotation. Let's see, right there. That looks a better angle. I'm not sure what the angle should be. Whoa, no. We want it up. I did not want to play tanks. So we're just gonna move this over just a little bit. And we are going to yeet this guy and see what happens. Let's do it. Can you not go in? Oh, I think I know. Oh, okay. Drop. There we go. Yeet. I think I lost it. Yep, I lost it. What happened is he over here bounced on that and got yeeted somewhere else. Oh, that's funny. All right, so let's just give you an update. I will come back when I got more. All right, so we end up updating some stuff. I already showed you guys this on what's going on here. I end up tripling the number of ants in this thing, going in circles. So we're producing a good amount of energy pods. Level 3s, like we are constantly producing them. We end up upgrading all these into 3s, and we end up upgrading these into 3s. So because we increased the number, we were kind of slacking on the them pumping them out. So I ended up adding in another assembler to pump them with energy. We're at stage 9. Essentially, you can't keep up with just using single energy pods or level 1s. This is as fast as you can probably get it. Like, these guys are literally moving at 32 speed because it's getting boosted, and it will fall. So what I do is occasionally I come over here and I go, hey, change it to level 2s or level 3s and let it like boost up real quick, and then I just let it, you know, slowly go down with the energies. So the biggest thing I've changed is these the two bridges that we made. Well, I put it to use. Remember we learned that the fancy ants, they go the same speed as these guys. All right. I'm like, why would I use these fancy ants? They're so expensive when they have the same speed as this. I thought maybe they would have like a 20 speed, but they don't. I thought maybe they could carry more things. No, they can only carry one thing and they have the same speed as this. And I'm like, why would I spend all that excess resources when I could just make some of these, which can do the same speed and have it self-fulfilling? So essentially they're bringing over the Mark IIs from this side in mass over here to help with the production of level 3s, because like we don't have to convert the 2s and the 1s. I mean, we're still doing mass amounts of level 1s. All right, like from here all the way back, these are all Mark 1s to 2s, and these are the only ones that make Mark 3s. All right, so we're making a whole bunch of them. We're getting them up. That's great. So over here, what I'm having is I have two things. So they're not going back without a Mark II energy pod, period. That's just not going to happen. So what happens is they come over here, they pick one up, and they go, yo, is someone making any Mark IIIs? And then the Mark IIIs get dumped here. All right. And it goes in a circle. So far, it's keeping up with the production. I might have to throw another one on here. Maybe. And then they just come back over here and drop off the Mark IIs. Now, in the middle, I have the refueling. All right. So what I did is on either side, because like it's a long run, it's a long way for these ants to travel. So I was like, either way you're going, don't care. If you're going in or you're going out and you're old, not like most of the time I'm doing, I'm like, yo, are you an empty refueling ant? Then pull them off, because like I get a little bit more work out of them. But with how long this is, I'm like, dude, if you're just old, get over here, get off that line, because you're just going to be backing up everybody else. You're going to slow the line down. So we're going to come here. If they're carrying something, it gets thrown over here. Then it comes over here, get refueled, and over here, it picks up whatever it is. All right. Why are you not picking it up? Oh. Oops. Okay, I messed up. We put this here, and then we actually don't need this. Okay, so I kinda... No stores, materials, no. Fine. Let me throw some stuff down. Over here. I mean, there's places for screws. What are you made out of? Let's see. Oh, okay. There's no iron. We will go iron. There we go. Now we can delete this, move this to here, and then we just go like this, place dispenser here. All right. Now we see. All right. Oh, I kind of messed that up. My brain took a fart apparently. All right. So if they're carrying something, they put it in here. All right. And when this guy comes in, if there's something there, it grabs it. Why are you not grabbing it? Did somebody here grab it? Did I miss something? Oh well. Doesn't matter. All right. So tries to grab it, and what happens is that if you're carrying materials, go back towards the main island. If you're not carrying anything, go back on the line to go pick something up. So we have about, what is it, 20 ants, I believe? Yeah, we have 20 ants going back and forth, bringing us green energies. So that's great. We upgraded this. We're stabilizing really well. These are blue energies and these are blue energies, and they're all keeping up. These are all blue energies. I even made these the blue energies too. So these are blue energies. So I might throw these into blue energies. Let's see about if we can keep up or not. At the very least, I can make them green energies, because I'm pretty sure they should be able to bring in enough to keep these guys going. So, let's first start by switching these over to blue energies and make Mark 3s, because they are faster. So we could get a little bit more work out of them. So that will take some time for it to ramp up and convert over. So we're still making the drones. We're still bringing stuff over. So that's awesome. All right, cool. It might be a little jumpy. I might have covered some things. I'll try and edit the stuff out if I can. But we're making progress. I will be uploading this video Saturday. I will continue doing this. I'll still progress through this. I think if I can get this stabilized out, my next process, because I am getting all the things. I mean, I'm pretty sure we could build a thumper now, because we are getting blue energies and we're even storing. Oh, we're not storing blue energies? All right, so next project is get this storage blue energy up and running. But I'm pretty sure we could build a thumper. So let's see. Yeah, we have everything we need to build this thumper. It might take a couple of runs, because these only hold about 75. Well, they hold 80, but they only hold about 75, so I'll have to manually fill it up and redo it, because you have to build the thumper on this island. So yeah, if you're enjoying that content, hit that like. If you enjoyed the show, hit the like button. If you're enjoying my content in general, why don't you subscribe? A lot of people watch this, and it seems like they keep coming back. Why don't you hit the subscribe button? Hopefully I've earned it. Hope you guys are having a great week. Had a great week, because this will be coming out Saturday. Really enjoying trying to optimize this and getting everything working up and running. And as always, I hope you guys have a great day and stay faithful.